Welcome back to the channel. Before we get out on the trail for part 2 and actually show what these two 1/18 scale crawlers look like when they're all loaded up, there was a couple of things that we forgot about when we did part 1. So let me look at the Panda first. We made these little bush wires for the front. I've always admired the 1/10 scale ones that I see with the bush wires on and everything, because I think that really adds something to them. But if you bought one of those sets to put on this, it just wouldn't look right. It's far too big. So I was on the hunt to find what I could use to simulate bush wires at this scale. So anyway, this is stainless steel florist wire. So it's very strong, it's very flexible, and it won't rust. So I think that made a massive difference to the Panda. And then we did the same to put on the front of Luke's Fury, but he didn't like the look of the silver, with most of his truck being black and red, so he's painted his black, but it still gives the same effect, if not a slightly more subtle. And then after our first part, we also had some more questions about the cargo nets that I'd made. Now, I said that I made them out of 1mm elastic, but people wanted a little bit more information about how I actually went along doing it. I'm really pleased with the effect. I think they look great. It really adds another dimension to them. But anyway, let me show you how I did it with this one. So what I started with was I made a ring of elastic around the outside of the actual roof rack and knotted that. So that was fastened on there reasonably tight. And then I just started at one end. So I started here and knotted the piece on there. And then I stretched it across and knotted it at that end. Same here, and did those three. Then when I started coming down, knotted at that end, and then I knotted it onto that one, and then I knotted it onto that one, knotted it onto that one. I tried to keep some tension between each as I knotted it to keep it on. Like I said, very faffy, but I do think if you stick with it, it actually comes out and works very well. Anyway, enough waffle from me here in the studio. Let's see what they look like out on the trail.
Aha!